An arrest warrant has been issued for an actor millions recognize from one of television's most respected political dramas, but the situation outlined in court documents has nothing to do with fiction, performances, or storylines. According to publicly available records, Timothy Busfield's name is now connected to an ongoing investigation involving alleged inappropriate conduct toward minors on a professional television set. This is not a verdict. It is not speculation from social media. This is a careful breakdown of what is stated in official documents, how the investigation unfolded, and why this case has raised broader concerns about child safety in the entertainment industry. And one detail mentioned by investigators, involving parental oversight on set, has drawn particular attention. 1. What the arrest warrant actually says. In early January, the Albuquerque Police Department issued an arrest warrant for actor and director Timothy Busfield, best known for his role as Danny Concannon on The West Wing. According to the warrant, Busfield faces 2 counts related to alleged criminal sexual contact involving a minor, as well as 1 count related to child endangerment. It's important to clearly state at the outset. Everything discussed here is based on allegations contained in court documents, statements made to investigators, and information reported by reputable outlets using publicly available records. There has been no trial and no legal determination of guilt at this stage. 2. Where the alleged incidents reportedly occurred. According to the arrest warrant, the alleged incidents took place during the production of the Fox television series The Cleaning Lady, after Busfield joined the show as a director. The parents involved told investigators that their 2 sons, child actors whose identities have not been made public, met Busfield while working on the series. At the time, they say the relationship appeared professional and friendly, consistent with what one might expect on a working television set. However, according to their later statements, that perception changed significantly. What's notable is that the investigation did not begin on set. And it didn't begin with a complaint to the studio. It began somewhere else entirely. 3. How the investigation was first triggered. According to the warrant, the case originated after a medical professional at the University of New Mexico Hospital contacted law enforcement with concerns related to possible abuse. The parents had brought their children for evaluation after consulting an attorney, and medical and mental health professionals expressed concern that the children may have experienced inappropriate behavior. At that early stage, the warrant notes that the children had not disclosed explicit physical contact, which reportedly meant the case did not initially meet the criteria for further legal action. But the situation continued to develop. 4. A conversation that changed the direction of the case. According to the parents' statements included in the warrant, the mother later asked her sons a direct but open question. Has anyone ever touched you in a way that made you uncomfortable? The response, as documented, surprised her. The children reportedly asked, "Do you mean like Uncle Tim?" That moment, according to investigators, marked a turning point. 5. Delayed disclosures and institutional barriers. Over time, the mother contacted law enforcement and child protective services multiple times, according to the warrant. She was reportedly told on more than one occasion that, without clear evidence of physical harm, further action could not be taken. This aspect of the case reflects a broader challenge often discussed by child advocacy professionals. Children may disclose information gradually, and early reports may not always fit strict investigative thresholds. Then another element entered the picture. An internal investigation by the studio. 6. What the studio investigation reportedly found. According to the arrest warrant, Warner Brothers conducted an independent investigation after receiving complaints. Busfield reportedly told investigators that he was informed the complaints involved the 2 children named in the warrant. One individual interviewed during that internal review allegedly claimed to have witnessed Busfield kissing a minor on the face while the child was in a hair and makeup trailer, a claim later referenced in the police documentation. Again, these are allegations, not legal conclusions. 7. Busfield's statements to investigators. According to the warrant, Busfield denied any inappropriate intent. He reportedly told investigators that it was possible he had picked up or tickled the children, describing it as an attempt to create a relaxed and playful environment on set. He also stated that any such interactions would have occurred in public settings, not privately. At the same time, the warrant notes that Busfield acknowledged having a close relationship with the children's family outside of work, including attending social gatherings and exchanging gifts. 8. The issue of parental monitoring on set. One detail repeatedly highlighted in the warrant involves changes to parental oversight practices. According to the mother's statement, parents were initially given tablets that allowed them to monitor their children during filming from another location. She claimed that after Busfield joined the production, that practice was discontinued, reportedly described as not standard procedure. Investigators cited this change not as proof of wrongdoing, but as relevant context when evaluating access and supervision. That raises an important question. Why didn't the children speak up sooner? 9. Fear, authority, and silence. According to statements included in the warrant, one child said he was afraid to report the behavior because Busfield was the director, a position of authority. The child reportedly expressed concern about getting someone in trouble or being perceived as mean. Mental health professionals later diagnosed the child with anxiety and symptoms consistent with post-traumatic stress, based on reported experiences and behavioral changes. No graphic descriptions are included, but the emotional impact is clearly documented. 10. Broader implications beyond one case. Regardless of how this case is ultimately resolved in court, it has already raised broader industry questions. How consistently are child safety protocols enforced on sets? How much authority do individual creatives hold over supervision practices? And how easily can boundaries blur under the label of creative environment? These questions extend far beyond one production or one individual. As of now, this case remains in the legal process, and all parties involved are entitled to due process and a fair hearing. What this situation undeniably highlights is the importance of clear oversight, transparent safety policies, and consistent monitoring when children work in entertainment environments. Not driven by fear. Not driven by outrage. But by responsibility. Thanks for watching thoughtfully.